Alright, guys. Sorry it's been a few days. As you can see, I've been switching rooms. I'm using my projector instead of the TV. We're going to see how this works. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read the information or, we'll see how it goes. This is all just a work in progress. I'm not, trying to be the top dog out here. I just literally want to, present some information to you guys. I'll leave you with the link and, do your own research. You know, it's always pretty wise, I guess. Um, so let me read you guys. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. There's a fucking critter in my wall, and I can hear it like moving around. I have no idea what it is. It hasn't come out. Um, I don't know. I hear something in the wall scurrying around. It's distracting. Um, anyways, this is congressional record from June 13th, 1967. Um, the first part's in quotations and it says a citizen of the United States. Um, and that's the quotations, is a civilly dead entity. So, a or any citizen of the United States is a civilly dead entity operating as a co trustee and co beneficiary of the public charitable trust, the Constructive Sedeke Trust of United States, Inc., under the 14th Amendment, which upholds the debt of the USA or United States of America and US or United States, Inc. Now that's congressional record. I can't, you can look it up if you want. I don't have that on my computer. That's something I wrote down as I was reading the other day. It's actually, it was from what I was originally going to make the video about. I've actually filmed probably like 3 hours, over the past couple days. I'm not using any of that footage. I filmed probably about 40 minutes today, not using any of that. I always get off topic, and I'm starting to do it again, but I kind of just have scattered information because of this. And it's not really scattered, it's just, I just start talking about different things. So before I get off on that tangent again, this is an executive order. Actually, you know what? So let me tell you guys about what has been going on in the past, up until November 2nd, 2020. So U.S. citizens, the civilly dead entity that we just talked about. So U.S. citizens were declared enemies of the United States by Franklin Delano Roosevelt by Executive Order Number 2040 and ratified by Congress on March 9th, 1933. FDR changed the meaning of Trading with the Enemies Act on December 6, 1917 by changing the word without to citizens within the United States to cover the debt in 1933 and future debt. So the way that it ended up reading was any person within the United States or any place subject to the jurisdiction thereof. It was here that every American citizen literally became an enemy to the United States government under declaration. This is an example of the rule of necessity, a rule of law where necessity knows no law. This rule was invoked to remove the authority of the Constitution. Wow. So you see what they did here. They created corporate America, and it's not even America. It's the United States of America, and it's the way that it's usually in dog Latin or all caps. Um, it's disgusting. They try to own everything, like they literally, you, according to them, are not a man or a woman. And what we all need to do is go through the process of, and I'm not acting like I've done it. This is something I'm learning to do my damn self. But we all need to go through, a correction of status. So we see there was an executive order from, March 9th, 1933, way up until, November 2nd, when this executive order came out, um, 2020. Look how long, that's, it's disgusting. So, I don't know if you guys can read this. I will put the link down in the description. And I can also, I might be able to link you guys into the last thing that I read you too. I believe it's actually in one of these links I have up at the top. But I don't want to be, if people are all weird about their copyright information. This is the White House that I'm reading you guys real quick now about the current executive order. But I don't know. I mean, they always say, share the information freely. So I don't think they're gonna be too weird about it. But anyways, I'll figure out where I got that article from. I think it was the Liberty Beacon, but I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Anyways, this is the President's Advisory 1776 Commission. Purpose: the American founding envisioned a political order in harmony with the designs of the laws of nature and of nature's God, seeing the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as embodied in and sanctioned by natural law and its traditions. So, all this, natural law and, the unalienable rights that I literally just made 6 videos about. That's obviously, become such a big deal. This is, the American people have been lied to, all of them, every single one of them. Not one of you have seen freedom, for real. I mean, unless, maybe you've been plugged into some shit, who knows. But, this has become such a serious issue to where there's literally an executive order bringing back natural law because, obviously, as stupid as Trump may be, I'm not, I don't care for politics. I'm not political, I don't even really have an interest in government. It's more of I want to be left alone, and I wanted to learn exactly what I needed to know to tell them to leave me the fuck alone. So I guess, and I'm not a libertarian. I'm not a fucking political party. I am simply a man that wants to be left alone by government. I'm aware that, through the creation of my name that was, registered at birth, yes, there is supposed to be an exempt account, because that name, is a trust that they make, but none of us have really become the beneficiaries. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue raised. There's so many people raising this issue. It's everywhere. I mean, I actually filmed an allegorical breakdown the other day of, or I guess the other day I filmed an allegorical breakdown of The Wizard of Oz. I found out my car needs an alignment pretty bad. The video turned out like shit. And, that's part of the reason I haven't uploaded in a few days. I've been experimenting with different shit. But, I think it's pretty cool that they're, the president, whoever it be, went out of his way to where he's, all of us are trapped in this system. Even if you're a fucking multi-billionaire, unless you have taken interest in, holding the outcome of all this, or, you're a stakes holder, that's, I don't want to call it a conspiracy because it's not a conspiracy. But that's a whole topic I'm not even diving into right now. I'm just excited purely on the fact that, through the system that we're all, kind of bound to right now, because no one really knows that they can be unbound from it. because they don't realize that it only exists by consent, which is actually the next paragraph. The formation of a republic around these principles marked a clear departure from previous forms of government, securing rights through a form of government that derives its legitimate power from the consent of the governed. So I mean, it says right there that government is consensual. So I just want everyone to kind of think. Everyone's like, oh, curfew, mandates, blah 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 blah. Like, if that's how you want to live, so be it. But you don't have to. Take the necessary steps to free yourself. I'm down to get study groups together. People that want to decode this information. I'm fucking all down for. Look, I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to say, but I just want people to fucking think about this. I see no one's having a good time. There's a few people out here fighting for this shit like me. There's no I went to jail for literally exercising personal liberty. So I know the state that we're in right now. I've experienced it like firsthand. Like Pennsylvania is literally trying to give me a criminal charge over shit that's literally been proven through Supreme Court. And I mean, like, the district attorney told me, he's like, I've won cases like this before. The fuck? How can you win a case? Why would you want to win a case against unalienable rights? Like, you're about, but it's because it's the administrative court system. And, it's because in paperwork, technically, if you've ever, on your driver's license at the top when you signed up for it, are you a U.S. citizen? They don't disclose to you what that means, which means that contract, since they aren't making you aware of all the terms, it's technically fraud. I could literally sit here and tear the government apart, and I'm not even the best at it, and I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be the best at it. I want you guys to be aware of the information that's out here. This we don't have long. This is actually Alex Jones's website. It's 2020electioncenter.com. They've been talking about a lot of good stuff. Actually, let me refresh this because we'll see, what the current shit they're talking is. Election fraud, da 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 da. I actually watched a video on here last night about the Georgia Guidestones. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm circling or not. I can't see it. Anyways, so it's like literally it's these like big marble pillars. I went there a few years ago when I went down to Georgia to go see some friends, and it's insane. I went up there and lit me up a little doobie, not realizing that I was on camera. I got pulled over by an ICE agent, or border patrol or whatever you want to call them, customs. I got pulled over by them leaving the Georgia Guidestones. So I think I actually shared that video on my Facebook. Check it out. Alex Jones does some pretty decent reporting there. I need to start getting mad like some of these dudes do. Maybe, people will start listening to me and, I don't know. I'm trying to make you guys see some information that's literally out here in the open. Um, like everything. I literally filmed a video, like I said the other day, about that. I filmed the allegorical breakdown of The Wizard of Oz, and, I need to get an alignment on my car. Um, so, I don't know. I'll leave you guys some links in the description, and, read up on your information. Stay safe.